Hello there guys and girls, welcome to another channel update of mine. I feel like it is time for another rant about YouTube. How about you? Are you in for that? Because there's a lot of shite going on. But first, let's switch over to some dumb gameplay because I'm far too lazy to sync all of that monologue to my digital avatar. Now, you might have noticed that by now, YouTube has removed the public dislike counter. And as you can see in this announcement video, people do not like that. And I think it is good that we are able to see that. You know, in other social media there are no dislike buttons at all, which oftentimes distorts the image of the public opinion. If a post on Twitter or Facebook has 5,000 likes, you kinda get the feeling that there might be something to that. But imagine if there were 50,000 dislikes to counter that. It puts things in another perspective. And I was really glad that YouTube always had this dislike button. You could quickly tell good videos apart from bad videos. This is especially important for the huge amount of tutorial content on this platform. I mean, everyone at some point needs to find a solution quickly. And sometimes the videos that are shown up top are not the ones that offer what you are looking for. They might have just used the right keywords in the title, but the video itself is crap. The dislike counter always helped to see that at one glance. So for viewers, this will suck big time. And I am proud that all of my tutorials have such good ratings. It shows me I'm doing something right. The thing is, now that the dislike counter is gone, the people are more likely going to leave a negative or even hateful comment on the video, which will hurt the content creator's poor cyberbullied soul more than just a thumbs down. In terms of censorship and public opinion, it is also problematic. Of course, people can still leave negative comments, but creators can just delete those individually from their videos or easily sort them out automatically by blacklisting words such as dislike. So strategies like this one proposed on Reddit will not work. Also, not everyone has the time to express their opinion by writing a comment, so a quick dislike is just great to show other people if a video is worth it or not. Until now you had the option to either show or not show the likes and dislikes. And whenever you saw a video where the counter was disabled, you knew something was fishy about it. The cherry on top is then when the comments are disabled. The only public metric remaining then is the view counter. A video could have millions of views but no likes, dislikes or comments. That might seem as though millions of people watched it because they liked it, which would not be true. I mean, Matt Covell does make somewhat valid points in the video, and I do believe him when he says that their team did a lot of research and testing on the site. However, removing the public dislike count is not going to end cyberbullying. Not at all. And if they're trying to protect big brands and media outlets from negative feedback, that would be pathetic, because those are huge corporations who shouldn't be such crybabies about their content, be it news or ads or marketing campaigns they hope to go viral. Of course there are coordinated dislike attacks on certain videos, but I'm very sure that YouTube has data and measurements for that and could just act accordingly. So during such dislike attacks, users would generally have a watch time of just a few seconds, click the dislike button and leave the page. If this happens a disproportionate amount of times, YouTube could react and remove those. This would be a far more sensible solution than just removing the dislike counter on all videos. Or how about letting the creators decide for themselves for each video if the dislikes should be visible or not if they feel bullied. I just fear that it will benefit the bad part of content creators on this platform. You know, scammers, liars, clickbaiters and other trashy people, which in my opinion we have enough of already. In the end, all that talking is in vain because YouTube will push this change either way and there is no way they are taking this back. That's what they've always done. So get used to the idea because, as Matt says,
You're gonna get used to it pretty quickly.
Because you have to. And now for my personal grudge with YouTube. Some of you might have seen my video SCP The Corridor, which I'm very proud of. Ever since 2016 or so, when I relaunched my channel with a more serious approach, I've never used any copyrighted music for my videos to be safe from any claims and everything that comes with it. Instead, I have a subscription with Epidemic Sound, which sets me back $13 a month for tons of cool songs in my videos. And it's the same with that particular machinima. Music and SFX are all from that website. Still, YouTube's automatic content ID system felt the need to claim the revenue from the video because there supposedly was a song in there. Let's listen! Can you hear a song? No, this is about the heartbeat sound you just heard, which is this one. Content ID thinks that it is a song by an awful band that the world wouldn't have needed, because they have a heartbeat sound effect as the intro, which, if you listen to it, is so different from the one I used that it makes me wonder how smart the recognition algorithm really is. What I think is really unfair is that you have 5 days to dispute the claim to not lose any of your revenue, but the claimant then has 30 days to respond to your dispute. Meanwhile, the money is being held back, kinda, and you gotta sit there and wait. Today, while I'm recording, is the 12th of November, which means I've already waited almost 2 weeks. I will continue writing this script in a couple of weeks. Fast forward to the beginning of December. I am pretty happy to announce that the claim was dropped because Sony didn't do jack shit about it. At least a small victory. But how about you just not wait a whole month to let creators fear for their pennies? Just click that button saying, "Whoops, my bad." But no, that would mean admitting a mistake. Corporations don't do that. Ugh. Okay, so enough with the ranting. For 2021, I've got another very cool tutorial in the works, which will probably release just after Christmas. I swear, this will be legendary for all of you machinima makers out there. Until then, I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or whatever you're celebrating. Just hang in there. But don't hang in there. Thank you for watching and stay tuned. Nova over.